What's up, everybody? We are talking about Solana in today's video, who is down 4%, volume is down 22%, and it's got a lot of people thinking is Solana dead. I highly doubt it. The trading volume of crypto is down 27%, and the market cap of crypto is down 0.78%. The market cap is down from 1.7 trillion a couple days ago to now 1.65 trillion, and the trading volume used to sit at 90 or 80 billion, and now it's at $57.5 billion, less than that. So I don't look at this as a negative for Solana. I think of this as not ever, crypto reconsolidating and setting itself back up for massive runs in the future. But we got to make sure that we are doing our technical and our trading analysis, not technical. We're doing our trading analysis and understanding what is actually the sentiment right now with all these trades that are being executed with Solana being a part of it. So we're going to look at some pairs. The first pair we're going to look at is the Binance to pair of Solana to USDT, which is $573 million worth of transactions. Yeah, baby, that's a lot of transactions. All right, so we're going to go over here, making sure I click on the right one. Here we go. And we see the flow, but I really want to get into the trading data. And the trading data says that Solana's winning. They are dominating the large buys. There's a 3.6K inflow of large orders. There's a 25.7K inflow of medium orders and a 16.1K inflow of small orders. Now, with that being stated, even though the buys are winning, this is more so a quantity-wise win, but a quality-wise loss still, because we see that there are still, or no, this is a quality, my fault. Quality-wise win, quantity-wise loss. Because we come over here and we see that, yet and still, with all of that being stated, 50% of the sales that have been, or 50% of the transactions that have been executed were sales, and 49% were buys. Now, I'm still happy to see that over the past 15 minutes, the case is that we are winning. Over the last 4 hours, the case is it's very, very, very even. We are winning the small orders, but we're losing the big orders and the big and medium orders. Now we bring this out to one day and we see how very narrow it is. It is a quantity win for Solana. That is what's winning us this battle. But quality wise, we are getting destroyed. All right. So great things though. I'm still happy with what I'm seeing. The 5 day flow, or the 5 days of large inflows, is sitting at negative 925,000. Not where we want to be at right now, but in the future, I would love to see greater things for us. But and right now it's indicating that in the near future, things are good. Right now, for the last 15 minutes, like I stated, things are looking good for Solana. But for the whole 24 hours and looking at that whole spectrum is not so great. Now I'm gonna come over to the Solana, the FDUSD pair, because that is ranked 7th. And I wanted to look at some of these other exchanges and see how the trading pairs are going over there, but they're giving me a hard time of actually seeing how the buys and sells are actually comparing to one another. For the last 15 minutes though, Solana's been getting crushed, bro. It's been getting crushed. 65% loss rate for these buys to sells, and we are seeing it. Not only are the large sales by themselves are beating the small orders, the medium orders, and the large orders are in the form of buys for the last 15 minutes. You don't even have to throw in the small orders and the medium orders. They're just there to just really pour salt on that womb of ours, man. But you take this out into 24 hours, and the large orders as a whole for the last 24 hours is looking good. It's looking swell. And as well as that for the medium orders, we're just losing the small orders, and it's giving me a vibe and an understanding that it's a negative in the form of quantity, but a positive in the form of quality. With the inflow being a net positive for the last 24 hours, we are still seeing that we see for the last 5 days, the large inflow has been really, really positive. So it's not an indication that people are necessarily selling. I think the whales that wanted to take profits have taken profits, and there might be still some that are still taking profits that are like, well, they didn't sell at the $100 mark, but I'm not going to wait for another $100 mark. I'm going to sell and maybe re-enter. And I think we're seeing a lot of re-entries going on with Solana at this point, period, and time. So I'm very pleased, but as a whole, for the last 24 hours, the sells are winning and the buys are losing. That is what's going on this pair, the Solana to FDUSD pair on Binance. Now we're going to step away from the centralized and we're going to go over to this decentralized portion of this video, and we're going to look at how Solana is performing on Orca with the Orca provider and the Solana pair with USDC. $70.9 million worth of transactions have happened there, and 46,000 of those transactions were 86,800 transactions have been executed with the pair as well. 46,000 were buys, 40,000 were sales. I want to believe that I would love, how about this? Let me rephrase this. I would love to believe that the buys are actually winning. I think this is a test case scenario of the sales are actually winning. The sales quality is bigger than the buys quality, um, and it's not going so hot over here in decentralized world. And that's going off of my intuition. And when I'm looking at these numbers over here on this side of the screen where you see me highlighting, there's a lot of the sales that we're seeing are $100 and $1,000 sales, while we're seeing some $3, $2 buys. But and we do see the occasional, like right here, $600 buy. But these sales are really, really freaking thick. We just saw two $5,000 sales, and so my intuition and my discernment is correct. Now, if there's some statistics that come out that prove me otherwise, then hey, go for it. Right now, this is an eye test and this is a heart test, and this heart test is telling me that even though there's a higher number of buys, there's a greater token amount of sales. And it's still not making me say I'm adamant on Solana. Let's keep that 100% known and understood. I'm not saying I'm scared of Solana and where it's going. I'm just being completely honest and being realistic and stating that Solana's losing today. I want them to keep losing. I want the whole crypto industry to keep losing today, tomorrow, next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, because then we're going to see a lot of price entry opportunities, and it's going to lead to a very profitable bull run in the next very profitable bull run in the next Bitcoin halving period. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm excited. I really, really want this. I really want the fear to greed factor to like increase in the way of in the way of the fear, so that I can get in at a better price because I love Solana. I love that they have a very successful network and blockchain. And what we really do need to see though from Solana is them get more projects. We need more projects to join the Solana chain, and I'm not sure of how you market that, but I'm also not the one responsible for marketing that either. I just am stating what I do believe would help Solana increase their bull run in the next crypto halving period or Bitcoin halving period. They also do need to increase projects because that's going to increase the total values that is locked in their token, and they're currently sitting at top 5. I think if they want to keep that spot, they're going to have to increase the total number of cryptos that they or projects that they have on their chain, and they might need to hire some devs to create some meme coins that are actually legitimate meme coins on their that are on their chain, because right now they have cryptocurrencies that are very, very good for their ecosystem and very good for their purpose, which is and the ones I'm speaking of is Radium and Orca. Those two are great. They're doing great things. They're great providers. You also have OKX. They're great DEX exchange that utilizes Solana technology in their chain for the most part. But you only have one token that's like Bonk. Ethereum has a plethora of meme coins. Binance has a plethora of meme coins. Solana, I need you guys to get more meme coin projects and get more. Hey, get more gaming projects too. Those are the two things I really would say that Solana needs: gaming projects and meme coin projects. But if they get those, green days in the future. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Nothing too complex. Just talking about some of the trading and what I think and believe that Solana needs to be a further and much more successful token in the future. All right. I love you all. You have a blessed one. Stay safe. And be sure to share this video with a friend, because I'm sure you got a lot of knowledge from this. And I'm sure that you can send this video to any one of your friends and they would understand a lot more, even if they're not into crypto, that, hey, there's a lot more to crypto than just the price just going up or down. There's actually buys and sells that are actually transacting, and those buys and sells quality are things that can play into the price. The price of Solana is actually a good one and a price that we want to see drop even further so that we can have a good opportunity to buy in. And there's actually ways for Solana's price to go up rather than just up for hype alone, which is through meme coins on their chain and gaming tokens on their chain and overall wise, a strengthening of the ecosystem that they have. All right. Love you all. God bless again.